Welcome, Ayubowan. So, in our intermediate level speaking lesson, we are going to have a look at indoor activities, right? You think other matrukava karanne indoor activities. All right, practice question 1. Bad weather days. Okay, echara honda naha weather එක. Discuss. Which do you prefer, indoor or outdoor activities? Why? Then කැමති indoor ඒවටද outdoor ඒවටද ඇයි? I prefer indoor activities sometimes, right? Now, if there's obviously a bad weather, rainy and really sunny, I prefer indoor activities. But if the weather is good, it's not too hot, not too cold, then I'd prefer outdoor activities. ඉතින් ඒ weather එක මත තමයි ඒක බලපාන්නේ. Sometimes හොඳයි indoor ඒවා, sometimes හොඳයි outdoor ඒවා, right? Do you think outdoor activities are healthier than indoor activities? Why? Personally, I think outdoor activities are much healthier because, we get to do more physics or more activities which involve our body, like running, jogging, okay, playing frisbee, cycling. I think ඒ වගේ දේවල් අපිට outdoor කරාම හොඳයි. But indoor activities, it's like cards, Uno, Scrabble, Monopoly, right? I think ඒ වගේ activities ගොඩක් වෙලාට අපි ඉඳගෙන කරන හින්දා ව්‍යායාමය අඩු වෙන හින්දා මං හිතනවා outdoor ඒවා හොඳයි කියලා. What indoor activities do you like to do when the weather is bad outside? I like to play chess, carom, Monopoly. I like to play cards, Omi, okay, Joker, Scrabble, right? Ludo, Snake and Ladders. I think ඔය වගේ activities කරන්න කැමති. What are some creative indoor activities you can think of for a bad weather day? Creative කියලා කියන්නේ sometimes I give my little ones, we could use vegetables, cut them up, and then give them to paint and keep designs. You could do hand painting, finger painting, face painting, right? Also, you could have a little relay inside the house, right? So you can keep some cones and play some games. තව දෙනවා මම ඒගොල්ලන්ට hunting. Okay, so like, I tell them, okay, there are 5 colored balls hidden, you have to go and find it with a little map, okay? So I play pirates inside the house, not ලොකු දේවල් නෙවෙයි, චූටි activities, right? So you could think of some other indoor activities to do. Do you prefer indoor activities alone or with friends? Indoor එකක් කරනවා නම් I prefer to do it now probably with friends, not alone. මොකද එච්චර තනියම ඉඳගෙන කරන්න තරම් දෙයක් නැති හින්දා I'd prefer to do it with friends because most activities involve 2 or more people. So I'd prefer to do it with friends. I mean, if you want to read, then of course alone, but not really. If it was an activity, I'd rather prefer to do it with friends. Okay? All right. The next question. Practice question 2. Planning the weekend. So we're going to plan the weekend. Lauren, Zach, and Lauren, okay? Practice the following dialogue with a partner. මෙතන තියෙන dialogue එකක්. We have to practice it. Okay? So let's see. දැන් practice කරනකොට speaking වල මොකක්ද අපිට අවශ්‍යම quality එක? Pronunciation. Number 2, intonation. හඬේ උස් පහත් භාවය. Pausing. අවශ්‍ය තැනදී නවත්තන එක. We don't talk like that. Okay? So for an example, what are your plans for the weekend? එහෙම කියනවද අපි එහෙම කතා කරනවද නෑ. කිසිම pace එකක් නැහැ. pace එක වැදගත්. ඒ කතා කරන වේගය. ඉක්මන් වෙන්න ඕනේ, හෙමින් වෙන්න ඕනේ, සාමාන්‍ය වේගය okay. ගොඩ breaks ගන්න එපා සහ hesitation ගන්න එපා. Okay? So for that only I want you to practice this so that naturally you'll be able to speak up when it is your time. Right? What are your plans for the weekend? Weekend. Okay. What are your plans for the weekend? I'm planning to stay indoors. I heard from the weather forecast that it will be rainy. I heard that too. What do you usually do indoors when the weather is unpleasant? I read books and watch movies. Sometimes I invite friends over for dinner and we play board games. That sounds fantastic. How about having one of those evenings this weekend? I don't know. We had a board game evening last weekend, but I would gladly sing karaoke though. Then we'll do that. What about outdoor activities could we do if the weather turns out to be good? We can play Twister outside. I just moved my lawn yesterday. That is a terrific idea. It will be loads of fun. Then it's a deal. See you this weekend. Okay? So Lauren and Zach, they're trying to plan their indoor and outdoor activities. Right? ඉතින් මොනවද ඉන්ඩෝ කරන්න කියලා අහනවා. එතකොට එයා කියනවා හරි අපි ඉන්ඩෝ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් පොත් කියවනවා, movies බලනවා, නැත්නම් board games ගන්නවා. එතකොට එයා අහනවා outdoor මොනවද කරන්නේ? අපි කරනවා twister play කරනවා. එයා කියනවා එහෙනම් මම තනකොළ ඔක්කොම හොඳට කපලා තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් හොඳ අදහසක් හම්බෙමු මේ සතිය අන්තයේ කියලා. So kind of like a conversation. Let's have a look at it one more time. What are your plans for the weekend? I'm planning to stay indoors. I heard from the weather forecast that it will be rainy. I heard that too. What do you usually do indoors when the weather is unpleasant? I read books and watch movies. Sometimes I invite friends over for dinner and we play board games. That sounds fantastic. How about having one of those evenings this weekend? I don't know. We had a board game evening last weekend, but I would gladly sing karaoke though. Then we'll do that. What outdoor activities could we do if the weather turns out to be good? We can play Twister outside. I just mowed my lawn yesterday. That is a terrific idea. It will be loads of fun. Then it's a deal. See you this weekend. Right? So a nice conversation. දැන් මම කියනකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙන්නේ නැති variations තිබුණා. මම කිව්වේ නෑ. That sounds fantastic. How about having one of those evenings this weekend? I don't know. We had a board game. You know, you sound very monotonous, right? Sometimes I come across students like that. It is සමහරක් වෙලාවට ළමයි මට හම්බෙලා තියෙනවා කතා කරනකොට කිසිම variation එකක් නැහැ. එහෙම වෙන්න බෑ ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාවේ. Right? භාෂාවේ ගොඩාක් variations තියෙනවා. ඒකින් තමයි අපේ කැමැත්ත, අකමැත්ත, ප්‍රශ්නයක්ද, නැත්නම් sentence එකක්ද ඒ ඔක්කොම තේරෙන්නේ අපිට voice එකේ තියෙන variation එකෙන්. So it is important that you vary your voice accordingly. Right? Role play. The weather will be bad during the weekend. Call your friend and plan your weekend. Now, it's your chance, right? ඉතින් ඕගොල්ලෝ කරන්න ඕනේ දැන් begin එකෙත් ගොඩක් අපි writing කරලා තියෙනවා, right? So intermediate level you should be able to kind of build up on your own ටිකක් හරි, right? So, role play. Write a role play between you and your friend. You call up your friend, right? And the weather is going to be bad. එච්චර weather එක හොඳ නෑ weekend එකේදී, right? So call your friend and plan your weekend, right? Write a conversation on your own. තනියම conversation එක ලියන්න. Right. So, if you have finished, let me show you my conversation, right? My friend is Amber. Okay. Hello. Hi, Amber. I'm Sandhani. Hi, San. What's up? I just heard the weather report for the weekend, and I don't think we can go for the movies this week. We're expected to have heavy rain. Oh no. I was going to ask the boys to join us too. What a pity. Tell you what, I've got an idea. We'll meet at my place and we'll hang out here. We can watch a movie. I'll make popcorn at home. Great idea. It'll be fun. I'll get some crisps today because I'm going to the supermarket to get some milk and eggs for my mum. What are we going to do about drinks? We'll ask the boys to bring it. Okay, or we'll ask the boys to bring them or bring it. Okay? By the way, if we have time, can we play a card game too? Nice idea. I got Uno, phrase 10 and a normal pack of cards. Oh, I can't wait. Our rainy day isn't going to be gloomy after all. See you at college tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Okay. Nice and easy conversation. Right? Now, I see a lot of students asking me, Miss, අපි කොහොමද pronunciation හදාගන්නේ විදියට like I talk, right? So basically pronunciation කියන එක තමන් කතා කරලා හදාගන්න එකක්, okay? This is just my normal way of speaking. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කතා කරන විදිය, right? So what you have to do is හොඳට කට ඇරලා sounds එන විදියට pronounce කරන්න. හොඳට අහගෙන ඉඳලා, right? If you're not sure, then definitely go online and refer the Cambridge Dictionary. මොකද ඒකේ මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට උගන්වලා තියෙනවා දිගටම begin එකේ ඉඳන් එනකොට how to listen to the sound, right? So let's try this again. Hello. Hi Amber. I'm Sandhani. Hi San, what's up? I just heard the weather report for the weekend and I don't think we can go out to the movies this week. We're expected to have heavy rain. Oh no, I was going to ask the boys to join us. What a pity. Tell you what, I've got an idea. We'll meet at my place and we'll hang out here. We can watch a movie. I'll make popcorn at home. Great idea, it'll be fun. I'll get some crisps today because I'm going to the supermarket to get some milk and eggs for my mum. What are we going to do about the drinks? We'll ask the boys to bring them. By the way, if we have time, we can play a card game too. Nice idea. I got Uno, phrase 10 and a normal pack of cards. Oh, I can't wait. Our rainy day isn't going to be so gloomy after all. See you at college tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Right? So, work and practice the dialogue. The යාළුවෙක් ඉන්න ඕනේ නැහැ, right? You can take the variations like I'm doing it. හොඳට මිර එකක් ඉස්සරහා හිටගෙන හයියෙන් ශබ්ද නගලා කියන්න. Right? ඉංග්‍රීසි කවදාකවත් improve කරන්න බෑ උල් හෙමින් කිව්වොත්, right? කතා කරන්න හොඳට කට අරින්න, right? We've done tongue twisters beginner level එකේ and in vocab lessons, right? So open up your mouth and come out with the sounds. Okay? Right. ඒක දැන් මම ඉගෙනුවාමත් එහෙමයි. දැන් මම monitor today we're going to do about this. Thank you for coming. So what we're going to talk about the drinks. We'll ask the boys to bring them, by the way. තේරෙනවද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට? නෑ. Right? So language should be spoken out if you're going to speak, obviously, right? So nicely open your mouth and speak. Right. Practice question 3. Truth or dare. Okay? You are planning a truth or dare game this weekend. What questions would you ask your friends when they opt for the truth? And what tasks would you give them when they opt for dare? Truth or dare? කියලා game එකක් තියෙනවා. මං හිතනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා ඇති කියලා. A lot of people know that. If you don't, just go online and see what that game is about. Right? So I like doing a lot of different activities for speaking. හරි මොකද මම language ඉගෙන ගත්ත කාලේ අපිට එක එක ගොඩාක් activities තිබුණ හින්දා. So I'd like to share this one idea with you, truth or dare, right? And ඕගොල්ලෝ questions මොනවද? truth හම්බුනොත් යාළුවෙක්ට මොනවද දෙන questions set එක, dare හම්බුනොත් මොනවද දෙන task ටික කියලා ලියන්න. දන්නේ නැති අයට, if you don't know, I'll show you. Then truth මගේ ඒවා, right? Have you ever cried about a boy or a girl? කවදා හරි අඬලා තියෙනවද ගෑනු ළමෙක් හරි පිරිමි ළමෙක් හරි ගැන හිතලා? Do you dream of a boy or girl at night? රැට කවුරු හරි ගැන සිහින මවනවද? What was the dumbest thing you've done with a friend? කරලා තියෙන මෝඩම වැඩේ මොකද්ද යාළුවෙක් එක්ක? Do you sing in the shower? නාන්න ගියාම සින්දු කියනවද? If you had one more day to live, name 5 people you would like to spend it with. තව එක දවසක් ජීවත් වෙන්න තිබුණොත්, right? ඒ දවස ගෙවන්න කැමති 5 දෙනෙක්ගේ නම් කියන්න. What are you most insecure about? තමන් ගැන තියෙන sure නෑ නිකන් insecure මොන එක ගැනද? Who is your high school crush? ඉස්කෝලේ යන කාලේ ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ තිබ්බ crush එක කවුද? Right? So that is for truth. And now it comes for dare. Okay? Show the last selfie you've taken. අරන් තියෙන selfie එක පෙන්වන්න ඕනේ. Action එකක්, right? Let name එකක් do your hair and keep it for the rest of the game. Right? Change your profile picture to your most embarrassing picture of yourself for 1 hour. පැයකට profile picture එක මාරු ගන්න most embarrassing situation එක දාලා. So there are things, there කියලා කියන්නේ actions තියෙන්න ඕනේ, right? උත්තර විතර නෙවෙයි action එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Talk in an accent for 3 rounds. වෙනස් accent එකකින් කතා කරන්න ඕනේ rounds 3කට. Like, hello, how are you today? Different accents, okay? Eat a dog biscuit. බල්ලෙක් කන බිස්කට් එකක් කන්න ඕනේ. Go outside and talk to yourself. එළියට ගිහිල්ලා තමන්ටම කතා කරගන්න ඕනේ. Go down the road and talk to a complete stranger. පාර පල්ලෙහාට ගිහිල්ලා දන්නේම නැති කෙනෙක් එක්ක කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. Right? So you can think of your own questions for truth and some tasks for dare. හරි ඉතින් මේ ටිකම වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඕගොල්ලෝ කැමති ඒවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට list down කරන්න පුළුවන්. And then play the game. Truth or dare සෙල්ලම් කරන්න. If you need more instructions, obviously, internet එකේ තියෙනවා game එක ගැන විස්තර. You can have a look at it. And practice question 4. Then watching a movie, මේකෙදී you have to tell about the story. Then mama story එක කියලා වැඩක් නැහැ, right? Because obviously I'll tell and you will not learn. So this is an activity for you to do it on your own. හරි. ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඕන නම් එකේ audio එක දාන්න පුළුවන් so we can listen to it and give you some feedback, right? Link එක තියෙනවා ඕගොල්ලන්ට මෙතන. Video එක යටත් link එක තියෙනවා. You can click and watch it. So, shall we have a look at the video for a few seconds, right? And then I'll tell you what to do. Right, so what you have to do is, while watching it, narrate the story. එකට කියන්න කතාවක්. Once upon a time, there was a little girl, right? ඒක ලස්සනට කතාව narrate කරන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න, right? පුතා දැන් මේ වගේ activities ගොඩක් කරන්නේ අපි speaking වලට to get you to talk. හරි? දැන් obviously no one will be able to monitor you. ඒ හින්දා තමයි you can obviously record it and upload it or put it up so we can give you feedback. නැතත් ඕගොල්ලෝ ඒ activity එක කරන්න ආසාවෙන්, right? It's a very nice clip, right? And you could come up with a beautiful story for that video, right? So watch that movie and narrate the story. Kadiga movie clip ekak neve, kote ekak, right? But I want you to do it on your own. Okay? Right, so coming to our last activity, bored at home chit-chat. Chit-chat kyane podi katawak, right? Discuss. Do you like to gossip? Why? Gossip කරන්න කැමතිද ඇයි? මම නම් එච්චර gossip කරන්න කැමති නෑ. හැබැයි හිටපු ගමන් ඇත්තටම gossip කරනවා අපි යාළුවෝ එකතු වුණාම හිටපු ගමන්. How often do you gossip? I think rarely now, okay? Probably like, twice a year when we meet up, okay? Who do you gossip with? Where do you gossip? Then, samanning, I gossip with my friends. I usually gossip with my friends when we hang out together. And that's very rare because most of them are busy, some of them are out of the country. So we meet up rarely and that would probably be about twice a year, okay? ඉතින් gossip කරන්න එච්චර වෙලා නම් හම්බෙන්නේ නැහැ. Do you read gossip magazines? I do not read gossip magazines because I don't have time to read gossip magazines and I'm not a fan of it, so I don't do it. මම ඒකට එච්චර කැමති නැහැ. ඒ හින්දා මම එච්චර ඒ වගේ දේවල් කියවන්නේ නැහැ කොහොමදත්ම. Name 5 topics people usually gossip about. Topics පහක් මිනිස්සු gossip කරන ඒවා. Sri Lankans love to gossip about personal life. Do they have kids? Badala, the divorce? Are they married again? People love to gossip. So, about your personal life, especially about being married or single or being divorced. That's one thing. About their daily routine, they gossip about it. Okay, and they go on talking about it. About the diet, clothes, okay, and then personal relationships, okay. So people like to gossip about those things mostly in Sri Lanka. I don't know much about abroad because when I was living there, I didn't hear much people gossiping about things, right? So, is gossiping useful or harmful? I think it's very harmful, right? Because you just add on more juice to it, and grapevine could really carry a long way. So it's not about this formal communication, right? But the informal channels of communication. I think a gossip harima prashnaya මොකද සමහරක් වෙලට ඇත්ත කිව්වේ නැත්තත් ඒක එතකොට කටින් කට ගිහිල්ලා අන්තිමට ලොකු ප්‍රශ්න ටිකකට මූණ දෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි සමහරක් විට. What would you do if someone gossiped about you or spread rumors? Oh, I would be very happy. Okay, because that means I'm important. The කවුරු හරි මං ගැන gossip එකක් කිව්වොත් හරි මොන හරි දෙයක් පැතුරුවොත් මං සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගණන් ගන්න නැහැ. මොකද ඉතින් ඒක ඒ කෙනාට හොඳයි, right? And මම ඉතින් හරි වැදගත් හින්දා නේ ගැන කතා කරන්න කියලා මං හිතන හින්දා, right? So I'm a person who would not worry about gossip or who would worry about rumors because I think people have a choice. They could speak because it's their mouth, right? And they have a freedom of speech. So they could tell whatever they want to, right? But I would not react to it because there's really no point in reacting to what people say. Right, so I think it was a nice and easy speaking lesson with lots of ideas for you to speak. It is speak කරනකොට මට ලියන්න ඕනේ නේද? ඔයගොල්ලෝ චුට්ට speaking පුරුදු වෙන්න ඕනේ. So you have to pause and listen and make notes if you want. Okay? හැමදේම මම ලියලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුරුදු කරොත් you will not be able to speak on your own, right? So try speaking on your own little by little so that will give you some kind of motivation and also you feel confident about yourself, right? So I think with that we have come to the end of this lesson. It was a nice and easy lesson, but a lot of words and ideas were brought out. So with that we come to the end of the 6th lesson, indoor activities.